You are listening to Lesson 8 of Form 3 Economics. Cameroon General Education. Narrated by Wachase Academy. Opportunity cost, also known as true cost, real cost, or alternative cost. It refers to the next best desired alternative foregone in order to consume or produce something. Opportunity cost is measured in terms of foregone alternatives, or physical terms, i.e., the physical value of what is foregone. For example, a student may have 100 francs and need a pen and a bread. If he or she decides to buy a pen, then the true cost of the pen is the bread foregone. Basic economic problems. Every society, whether developed or underdeveloped, faces four fundamental economic problems, which are what to produce, where to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce? The first major problem faced by any society is that of what to produce given the scarce resources. For example, a government with a limited budget will have to decide whether to provide roads, schools, or hospitals to its citizens. This question is always referred to as the output question. Where to produce? After having decided on what to produce, the next major problem is that of where to produce the good or service. For example, if the government decides to create more schools, the next major problem will be where to locate these schools. If the aim of the government is to reduce the illiteracy rate in rural areas, then these schools should be located in rural areas where there are no schools. How to produce? The next major problem any economy faces is that of how to produce, i.e., the method of production to use. Should it be labor or capital-intensive method? For example, if an entrepreneur decides to open a bakery in a place, his next major problem will be that of the method of production to use. He can decide to use more machines and less human labor, or he can use more human labor and less machine. This question is known as the input question or combination question. For whom to produce? The last problem any economy face is that of for whom to produce. This refers to how the goods and services output should be distributed among the members of society. I.e., should the goods or services be unevenly distributed so that only a few rich individuals will benefit from the goods or services while the majority of the population live in misery, or evenly distributed so that everybody, whether rich or poor, should have a fair share of these goods or services. This question is sometimes referred to as the distribution question, or the problem of distribution.